So this is a car Luke Fink's driving in King of Nations. He's already driven it a couple times at a few different events. We got to see some testing. We'll show you in this video. But it's got a S85 V10 from the M5 and M6. So it's about 550 horsepower at the crank or so. It's got cams and Nissan igniters on there because it's got a Link ECU.
I noticed that earlier.
Yeah, so all you Nissan dudes will love this. So this is a motor that's like 30 years newer than that came in, but it's running it like on a batch fire Link style. And then it's got, obviously since I'm here, it's got BC coilovers on it. SLR steering, if you can get down there and take a look at that. We just got done aligning it, so it's pretty solid there. It's got a cage that they flew in a guy from Greece to do. And then a V8 M3 transmission, which is the same as the V10, with like a Samsonis ratchet style shifter. It looks like it's got an ASD handbrake in here and Sparco wheel, but the cage is tied into the subframe like we used to be allowed to in FD, and then Kevin Wells told us that we can't do it anymore, and now we rip subframes out because of it. But other than that, it's just pretty stripped out. It's got carbon roof and still has glass in the back. And then the fuel system, they got a radium swirl pot because the fuel tank is kind of an old school drag style setup. So it picks up out of here, goes through the filter, goes into the radium swirl pot, and there's 2 pumps in the swirl pot, so it's all contained. And then they run a deadhead fuel system, so there's no return. It basically just feeds directly from here and then is capped off on the other side of the rail. So some carbon work. The car's probably about 3,000 pounds for the US guys and 1,300 and something kilos for all the Euro dudes with Luke in it. So it's pretty light. It's got good power. They're on some Westlake tires. And then they've got the same shocks as my FD car in the back, some triple adjustable ones. So they're gonna strap it down here on the dyno and we'll see actually what it makes and you know.
How much is it gonna make?
My guess is probably it's gonna make 440 wheel and about 350 torque probably.
I say 415 wheel.
Yeah. So we'll do an over-under game and you guys can guess and we'll see how we do on that.
But they'll know because this is a video and they can see in the future already.
Well, maybe we'll just
Which will be the past.
We'll do a second video just releasing that to get you guys hyped on it.
We won't.
No. Either way. And you want to talk to
Is Luke Fink? Wait, where's
Luke's right here. We'll ask him some questions.
Yeah, I have a question for Luke. Sorry. All right, I have to stand on this side. Get close, you two. All right. In a battle, who wins, Luke or Chelsea?
That'd be good.
I'd have a fucking good time.
That would be so fun.
That's all that matters.
Honestly, it would be back and forth. I would be, if we were at FD and he was pulling up to the line in a car that was the same as mine, I would be very, very concerned. For the spectators, because we're going into the crowd.
Yeah.
That's what it have to be. It have to be 110%.
Oh yeah.
Not that you or I drive any different any other time, but knowing we could go 110%, no asboing,
right?
Just
no
like
bullshit.
Fucking full
nuts.
Full
for
fucked.
sure.
Full fucked.
And we'd be like most angle probably out of the entire event because we both know we're not going to try to run away from each other and just back it in everywhere.
I feel like I'm gonna out angle you and like speed on transition.
That's it.
It would get scary. But
all right, y'all are
amazing.
loving too much, so who'd win?
It'd be close.
You'd probably find one day to be his day to be out.
The same car.
That'd be.
You're supposed to be like he's a bitch.
Dude.
He is, but
how about you and him?
I enjoy his style.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Me and Matt.
Who would meet out of you three? Matt, Chelsea, or you?
Oh, Matt's not in this.
Why not?
We're on a different level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who right there?
Huh?
Who?
Me and Chelsea.
You and Chelsea.
Yeah. How many rounds did you win this year?
2.
Yeah, but he won the important one.
The first one.
Yeah, the first one.
And I had to knock out Mad Champs to get there.
He knocked out all the professionals. All the guys you battled just fell over. Stephen Bradbury.
How many chaps did you take out? 3?
Yeah.
Oh, legit.
Oh.
Well, did that when they break their engines?
It's because when he brake checked them.
One's a little retired. He's a little old.
When he brake checked Fosberg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In Texas.
And then there was like 2 people broke before they even got to racing.
Yeah.
It's
All
good
right.
to see him get up there. Though.
So, question about this car. What's your favorite part about it?
The noise.
The noise?
Just the noise.
So it's not even how it drives. It's all just the noise.
No, well,
Does the noise make you drive harder?
no, it's just because of the power it makes. It's only 450 wheels, so you got to drive the living crap out of it.
Right.
And you helped me with the setup on it because I'm not a BMW guy.
Right.
So the thing
you
is,
tooting my
it's
horn
the
right now?
rear. The rear hooks up good. Like the Beamers, they're the top chassis pretty much at the moment for drifting. So it's hooking up. The engine doesn't have enough power for the amount of grip it's got. It's more like a Hachiroku, like it's a 100 horsepower A86. It's a 450
going
horsepower
fast.
E46 on semis going really fast.
Right.
So yeah, I'd say that, you know, you have, it's really fun to drive because there's no pedaling.
Right.
My pedal is the clutch, like just giving it more.
So the
Like,
question for all the fans out there, they're going to want to know, people watching this, is this a motor make any bottom end power, or do you have to keep it like a two-stroke up top all the time?
It sounds like a rotary because it drives like a rotary.
Yeah.
I don't imagine it's going to be too different to, you know, like a triple rotor or something. Like it does make, well, it makes a little bit of power, but you got to rev the hell out of it.
Right.
You hear in the videos, like I'm ragging on it, and where it sounds like I'm like upshifting maybe, it's just another clutch kick to just keep it on band.
So
And
would
it's
you
only, it's
rather...
only a small power range too, like it's right
That's
there
what
at the
I'm
top.
saying. So would you rather have a car that sounds like this with 450 wheel, or have the same car at 800 that sounds like a tow truck?
No, I'd rather have this all day long, obviously.
All right.
Yeah. If I wanted power, I could just put a dumb LS in or something.
Yeah.
But this is fun and it's interesting, and this is what the workshop does. The workshop, Kenetechnick, does, you know, these are their own developed intake plenums. They've got F1 headers that they aren't on this car yet, but they've developed as well. So, I don't know. Drifting's not about winning. Like, you can win drifting
Yeah,
without
it is.
winning.
You're just
100%.
winning with media or sound or something
Yeah, that's what I'm
else.
saying. You're winning.
You're
You're
still
winning,
winning.
at a different level. Like
You're still having fun.
You can win every comp in the world, and you're not that interesting, or you can be interesting.